Undisclosed location in the Ark. Perilous siege safe house. Case stares down with sunken eyes that the sentenced targets brought in earlier. 2 men and 1 woman have their arms and legs tightly bound and tape sealed over their mouths. Scattered around them are various samples of a drug prevalent in the Ark referred to as mist. Kay peels the tape off one of the man's mouth. Please, don't kill me. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. Whoa. As the man's body hits the floor, it is accompanied by the clink of a shell casing landing. Damn. Kay removes the tape from the other man's mouth. So this is how it ends. Getting used and then tossed to the wolves? You don't have a clue, do you? The judges and Perilous Siege are way worse than us. This statement causes Kay, who is aiming her weapon at the man's head, to pause. At least we're honest about being dishonest. But oh no, not you. You prattle on about justice as if there's anything righteous about this dirty world. Damn. The bullet grazes the man's cheek, interrupting his seething tirade. Shut up. Get it over with, will you? Just kill me already. Another casing drops. The man collapses, his face frozen in contorted rage. Kay looks down at the growing pool of blood with dead eyes. No. The remaining woman, who is still tied up, watches with terror in her eyes. After glancing her way, Kay pulls out a phone and dials a number. Before there is even a ring, the line connects with a click. Report. Request for stay of execution. Stand by. Denied. Execute immediately. And if I refuse? Murmured voices can be heard on the other end. A voice different from the previously monotonous tone is now coming from the phone. It is the voice of an elderly person. Okay, are you listening? 10. That's right. I believe this is the first time you've heard my voice, and yet you still recognize me. That's because you're the only one of the upper strata who still seems human. I'll take that as a compliment. However, I believe we have a misunderstanding to clear up. The man's voice immediately drops all pretense of warmth and shifts to a cold and emotionless tone. Kay can feel the hairs on her body stand on end. The judges are a committee. Everyone has an equal say, and therefore all decisions are impartial. However, the letters in our code names also stand for something. To borrow the terminology you just used, one could say we're divided into the upper and lower strata, yes. So tell me, what do you think that means? Remember what your name stands for. Accept the consequences of the choice you made. I'm waiting for a response. For the sake of a righteous judgment. The call disconnects. Kay grips the phone tightly and clenches her jaw. Having overheard the call, a look of resignation washes over the woman sitting in front of Kay. Undisclosed location in the Ark. Perilous Siege safe house. There's a sound of a single gunshot. Then the echo of a shell casing rolling on the floor. Yeesh. Then several more shots. God damn. Ooh, that's a nifty intro. I want to see that again. Man, Kay is so cool. Also, this is a pretty dope song. Is that Kay? Holy shit. Man. I don't know, there's just something about like having half Like, I don't know. The lower part of her outfit is like cut in half. You have one part that's like fine, then it's just completely gone the other part. Leg and ass is just out. Too bad she loathes human beings. She absolutely hates our guts. Fuck, I didn't check what element. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh, Chatterbox. I think July. I think next month we get more campaign chapters. Yeah. Do they have this up on Spotify already? Who would it be under? They do. Nice. Add to playlist. Nikke. Thorned crown. It's always painful to accept the truth. Yikes. Damn, this is a good fucking song. Shattered scale. Righteous lies and false righteousness. Damn, dude, this is really good. I'm also just kind of enamored by her ass. Not gonna lie. Oh! It's this guy! What's his name? Shit. Hunger Noma? Didn't he? Fuck, there's no way, right? Oh, come on. Who was that guy? Shit.
I just wanna be part of your family. Will you hold my cat and
Oops.
now let's go? Get ready. Like a real song on the radio. Will you hold my cat and now let's go?
Wasn't that the rapper from Eleg's song? I'm curious, hold on. Sorry for the delay. Boomsday. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, it's muted. Hunger Noma. That is the same guy. Nice. Come on. I want to get to his segment again. Her outfit design looks very good. There he is. It's the same guy. Hold on here. This is guy who rapped, it was Eleg's song. He was a rapper who did Eleg's song. What's his name? Hunger Noma?
You better recognize they don't give a care about the city of life before the lie. You better hide. 누군가 접근하시 to the broken heart. Neon sign, the mortified, the mood of
Eleg's theme was also, yeah, this was a really good one too.
on myself that I'm honest. 내가 죽으면 profit the first step. It is hard. Be patient, it's the process. Electronic, I'm chronic, obsessed with the logic, I'm prodigy.
Man, I don't know. They just continuously come out with banger after banger. What are some of these comments on the YouTube video for? Oh, this was the Boomsday one. Okay. Eleg and Trony, they're Messilas, right? I'm professor's lecture, so I close the cases and all the pages like all the cases. Rip out the spine and brain like they're just for the greatest. I went to many places, invaded him in my lasers. Told him about it, this magnificent don't Okay, yeah, there. Okay, anyways. Hold on.
가득하지 못한 나도 물오리 도시 전장을 밝히는 건 진실 없는 영광의 표시 우린 어딜 향해 가는 걸까 모두 길을 잃었지 얽히고 설킨 그 사이 좀 마치 낙오된 현실 그 간극의 사이 손을 뻗어 ready or not every time you cast the dice you can't see the other side there's another story another ending another life when I die don't bury me on the ground enemies not predictable better it's not a ritual mankind chronicles killing machines smell bullshit waves from outer space an encounter with a truth they conquer our place the glimpse is sort of moon
God, dude. I can't believe they got him back. That's so cool. Okay. Anyways. Oh, this is so fucking cool. All right, one more time. Just to see that little pop up. Oh, those eyes, man. God. She's a... Oh, we forgot to add her to the synchro device. Whatever, we'll do that after. Regular D's up there, but not D Killer Wife. Wait, who else do we got? Moran. Where's Noir? What? Am I blind? Huh? What the fuck? Wait. Oh my god, she's up there. Jesus Christ. Okay. Who else? We'll just add D Killer Wife. That's fine. God, dude, this song is just too good. It's that peculiar time of day. when the weariness of a full and busy day is intermingled with the satisfaction of having spent your time well. Here's today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in an office in the Ark's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading to ACPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. Things out there are getting grim. I absentmindedly watch the TV for a while, then get up to take a shower. However, I sense that someone is already in the bathroom. Why? Why is it always in the bathroom? Why don't they ever just come to me? Just come to me. Why do you always have to wait in the bathroom? In the past, this would have caused me to panic. But that was then, and this is now. I smile and open the door. Oh, hi. You okay? Also, goddamn. Are you okay? That's not blood, is it? Damn, she looks good though. Are you okay though? I wanted to borrow your shower for a minute. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair soon enough. Kay's voice seems dispirited, and I can see bloodstains on her face. Oh, that is blood. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I rush over to check on her. Take it easy. That hurts. I'm not sensing Kay's usual abrasive energy. First things first, let's tend to these injuries. And how do you intend on doing that? I was gonna call Mary or Pepper and notify the entire world about perilous siege and what we do. Don't worry about me. Not badly hurt. I just need to stay here for a moment. And then I'll be fine. Kay? Kay's eyes close as she slumps over, and I rush over to catch her before she falls. Let me get you to the other room. Try to lift her. Oh, come on. We've literally carried a Nikke before. We can get her. But she's unexpectedly heavy. Careful. I'm on a mission of great consequence. They outfit us with special bodies for such missions. They're completely different from those you pick up without a care when you're out gallivanting with your Nikke girlfriends. What's wrong, Kay? Kay curls up inside the tub. Leave me be. I'll feel better soon, then I'll be gone. Sorry for making a mess of your bathroom. Thud. What are you doing? I'm gonna stay here until you feel better. Kay stares blankly as I sit next to the tub. Whatever, do as you please. After responding bluntly, she slowly closes her eyes. I heard, yeah. At first, I thought she was gonna be good with, like, what was it? Where's her kit? Where the fuck is her? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Window. This one? Damn. Yeah. At first I thought she was gonna be good with like you could pair her well with Summer Anise, because which one was it? This one. Max ammunition capacity down 50% for 10 seconds, but then I didn't see similar effects cannot be stacked. So I thought like, oh, she could fit in well with like the Summer Anise, Private, that type of build. But no, because similar effects can't be stacked, that means Summer Anise would not be good with her. But apparently she's good with Maid Mast and Maid Anchor. Really curious what other type of like characters you would use with her. Oh, shit. A while later, Kay has managed to clean herself up. I then summon up every last ounce of strength I have and attempt to help move her. Whew. Are you okay? Sounds like you're the one who needs to lie down, not me. I'm fine. Just gotta catch my breath. Fine. After giving a perfunctory response, Kay turns her back to me. Hex. Yeah? I think I've lost my memory. What do you mean? Not quite the same as Arcana. It's not all gone, but there are bits and pieces missing. On top of that, I have no recollection whatsoever of the past week. The last thing I remember is formulating a plan to collect intel for a top-level mission. The next thing I know, I woke up inside the safe house, and everything in between is a blank. You remember how you got your injuries? Not a clue. They don't appear to be severe, and certainly don't inhibit my movements. Like Kay said, the injuries do appear only to be surface-level cuts and scrapes. It's hard to explain. It's like my body's refusing to move. At any rate, that's the situation. I also can't get in touch with any of the upper strata or D. Do you think it could be? I doubt it. If they wanted me dead, I wouldn't be here right now. The judges aren't nearly that sloppy. So what does it mean? Probably just one of those things. Something the judges consider perfectly normal. You don't seem so certain. What other choice do I have? Throw my hands up and wait for things to unfold? Gotta proceed like usual. Wrap things up, leave no loose ends, and deal with any aftermath if and when it comes. Is that how you usually operate? Yeah. Perhaps feeling a bit more energized from our conversation, Kay sits up on the bed. Speaking of which, heading back to work? You catch on quick, I guess. She's got fangs. Humans are intuitive creatures after all. Yeah, but I'm not so sure I want to get used to what's going on here. Who is it? It's wifey. Take a guess. Just a moment. Tell her to come in. She already knows everything. Alright. Come in. Ugh. Arcana walks in with a beaming smile, then promptly spins around upon seeing Kay. You two go ahead and have fun. It's fine, come on in. Sorry, but I kind of hoped it'd be just the two of us being intimate, whispering sweet nothings to each other and all that stuff. Good lord. She really does not hide any of her, like... She really just doesn't hide any of that. It's not what you think. After a while, Arcana finally calms down and explains why she came. It was a break-in at the library. The Forbidden Library, to be precise. My room isn't the only entrance into that place, you see. Normally, they're tightly sealed, but Arcana shows us a picture of a metal door that's been split open like a sheet of paper. One of them ended up like this. Call that a break-in? I know, the word barely does it justice. The other thing is that the alarm never went off. I only discovered it when I didn't have anything else to... I mean, when I was making my rounds. Kay and I exchanged a silent glance. Let's go. You think what I'm thinking? Yeah. A break-in at the Forbidden Library and the memories of a perilous siege member mysteriously vanishing? There's no way it's all a coincidence. You say you lost your memory? Got a great method that works for me whenever my memory gets wiped. If you want, I could... Keep it to yourself. Oh, okay. Don't be mean to wifey. Come on. She means well. Let's head to the library. I guess since I really beefed up Arcana so much, I could probably beef up, who's the yandere? Isabel? Probably boost her up. Since she makes her decent.
簡単な依頼だった。
Arcana takes us to the scene of the crime. A bulky iron door, thicker than my body, has been torn apart like a piece of cloth. Is this passage normally unused? I personally don't use it, no. But others do? During emergencies, yes. Arcana glances over at Kay, who is examining the door. You mean... yes. This passage is occasionally used by members of Perilous Siege. It's connected to the path that I usually take. Neither I nor anyone else uses it often. So we employ additional security measures to keep an eye on it. Did you report it? Yes, as soon as I saw it. But for some reason, I haven't received any response yet. I started wondering what I should do, and then figured that since you're connected with this place as well... How smart of you. I'll ask the higher-ups my... Wait. I suddenly remember Kay mentioned how she was unable to reach D. No answer. From D, you mean? She's probably on a mission. She's always hard to get a hold of. Really? She always answers my calls. Maybe she's more proactive about answering calls from her husband. Oh, you look jealous. I don't think that's it. Anyway, let's go inside. Inside? Whoever did this didn't do it because they were bored. They were looking for something. What if it was Kay? That's true, but... is there anything missing from the archive? I checked the highly classified materials first, and luckily, nothing is missing from those. I didn't have time to look at the other materials, so we can look together. Good idea. If we figure out what's gone missing, or what's been damaged, that might clue us in as to who the intruder was. Kay pushes the iron door further open for us to go in. Let's go. The passage eventually intersects with the corridor leading to Arcana's room. Upon arriving at the Forbidden Library's reading room, we commence our search. Not long after that... well, that was less hassle than I thought it'd be. This room holds documents that are on level... This room holds documents that are one level below the most highly classified materials. I've already checked them. I see a wooden door which resembles the one I saw before, leading to the room where the Goddess Squad records were housed. On it, there is a sign that reads S-1452 along with a crude lock. It's open. You're right. Uh-oh. The faint, musty scent of old books wafts through the crack of the open door. What kind of records are kept in here? That's where the records pertaining to Perilous Siege are stored. What? Ooh. Let's go inside. Maybe Kay did go in here. Inside, the room is in complete disarray. Oh my gosh. Those wicked thieves, they made a complete mess of the place. Arcana hastily begins picking up the books scattered on the floor. Forget about those for now. More importantly, looks to me like some of those books are missing. What? Just as Kay said, some sections of the shelves are noticeably empty. Do you have any idea what those missing books were about, Arcana? Well, the records here are usually redacted before they get to us. They are. Told you before. Our higher-ups censor them. Oh. But I still remember some of the titles. Let me see. Arcana examines the gaps in the shelves. Looks like they're mission records for 2 members of Perilous Siege. So the Forbidden Library was broken into, and the records related to Perilous Siege have gone missing. Meanwhile, Kay has been injured and lost her memory, and D is completely MIA. This isn't good. This might go deeper than we initially thought. What the fuck? Huh? I mean, there's no way a fucking raptor's in here. What was that? Is there some kind of construction going on? I heard they were expanding the Forbidden Library. Yeah, but that's not set to start for a while. Well, that seems kind of suspicious, don't it? Huh. Let's check it out. We're here out of the room to follow the continuous thudding sound. Oh, fuck. Honestly, don't know what the fuck that could be.
ブランがいるから頑張れます。
D? Whoa! Hold on! Moron! Moron! I'm guessing it's Moron and something related to dinosaurs.
あなたが無事でよかったです。
任務完了。
As we run, the noise continues. When we arrive at the main reading room of the Ark Library... See, this is not the Forbidden Library, this is a main library. We find what seems to be the source of the noise. I fucking knew it. It's her and her damn dinosaurs. Oh geez, sorry about that. Oh my god, she looks so good in her off-duty outfit. I'm glad Moran is finally getting some love. Anytime any of the underworld queens like show up in events, Moran is never there. Finally, she's getting love. She gets her own outfit. And what an adorable outfit that is. She seems to be a dinosaur enthusiast, which is very cute too. Also, those glasses, holy shit. Moran is desperately trying to straighten the bookshelves, which have fallen over like dominoes. Oh, that's what that was? What the fuck did you do? Oh man, how am I gonna clean all this up? Moran? Cadet? Are you here to help me? How thoughtful of you. The way her face brightens up when she sees us. Oh, it's so cute. I love like how she's got this hat. This is a fanny pack, right? You got like a fanny pack, a little dinosaur keychain attached to it. You got like dragon hairpin. She's got dragon like things on her boot, or not her boots, her shoes too. Little dinosaur book. Also, the top is very cute too. What are you doing here? Oh, well. Moran looks around the wrecked reading room. I was doing some research. What kind of research would necessitate... Oh. What else? 6-0. So you're off duty, but you're still... Man, are you the type to bring work home with you? Have you made any progress? Moran pulls out an envelope from her pocket. What's this? Mist. This is the room I used to slack. This is the room I use for brief breaks. Make yourselves comfortable. Fuck, is this gonna tie into Moran's event? Is this gonna tie into Dirty Backyard somehow? Arcana leads us to a small room connected to the librarian's desk, whereupon Moran, Kay, and I all sit down. You said your name was Kay. Does Perilous Siege have an interest in this as well? It's none of your business. Then I won't share any information with you either. Cadet, let's talk in private. Moran stands up. Sit down. Don't tell me what to do. You little... Both of you calm down. Didn't Rosanna mention something before about Underworld Queen and Perilous Siege not getting along? Have they really interacted together? I'm trying to remember. Well, I guess Dee and Rosanna did interact together. But, I mean, Dee and Rosanna didn't really get along that well, it seemed like. Why would we get along with scum like them? Oh boy. They say they punish evildoers, but everyone in the underworld knows the truth. The only people who get a bullet to the head are those who get in the way. We punish those who do wrong and make them pay the price. That is the only path to true justice. Don't talk to me about justice. What you do is the furthest thing from enough, both of you. Moran, can you tell us what you found? We're in a bit of a tough situation now, and any information you have could be helpful. Fine, I'll tell you, but only because you're the one asking. Moran sits back down and pulls out a small notebook. According to a recent lead, I found out that mist is being distributed again in the Ark. I did everything I could to track down the suppliers, but it was like they vanished into thin air. I'm telling the truth. I hid myself out of sight and waited for them all to head into their hideout. Once they were inside, I raided the place immediately. But when I did, no one was there. Could there have been a secret passage of some kind? Checked for that too. I ran over that place with a fine-tooth comb and smashed everything, but didn't turn up anything. Could it be... Here's today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in an office in the Ark's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading to the ACPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. Okay, so that was you. Huh? What was that? Nothing. So you came to the library to investigate further? No. I ended up apprehending the criminals. They had some mist on them. What? I don't know what happened. I was chasing after 3 people. 2 men and a woman.
Sloppy.
Oh.
High Hopewell Hex.
Welcome, Hebrews. Thank you for the 14 months. Huh. Well... I don't know about... Well, yeah. I don't know about the woman, but the 2 men are definitely dead. 2 men disappeared, although I have no idea where, and only the woman was left. Wait. Kay, who had been listening silently until that point, interrupts Moran. 2 men and 1 woman, you said? Yeah. Do you know something? Kay clutches her head. Kay? What's wrong? Are you hurt? I didn't know Perilous Siege had feelings. Don't worry about it. Just tell me more about the 3 people you were tracking. You said there's only 1 woman left? Yeah. But something bad must have happened to her. She was totally out of it. She kept rambling and saying someone killed her friends. I was barely able to get a coherent sentence out of her, but finally managed to get a rough description of who killed them. So Kay didn't kill the woman. What was she shooting then? She fired extra shots. Huh. I wrote it down and came to the library to try and find more information. Why the library? I'm sure the library has that kind of information. I'm not so sure about that. What? I thought you could find anything you needed at the library. Never change, Moran. Never change. Anyway, now that I met up with you guys, it doesn't matter. Should I just tell you the description? Please. Moran clears her throat and flips through her notebook. Female with long black hair. It wasn't possible to ascertain whether she was human or a Nikke. Not much to go on. Exactly. Even amongst our small group, you and I already matched that description. Is that it? Of course not. Next, she had a gun with spikes. Kind of pistol, or maybe a submachine gun. A gun in any case. Well... Don't look at me like that. There are lots of other guns with spikes out there. Is there any more? Keep going. That's all I got from her. Figures. Oh, wait. There was one more thing. Just forgot to write it down. Apparently, the woman was talking to someone on the phone and said something about refusing to carry out an execution and then accepting a choice. A whole bunch of ominous stuff like that. Then something about a righteous judgment and some other ugh. What did you say? Uh-oh. Kay grabs Moran's shoulders and glares at her. What did you just say? What's gotten into you? Moran, can we talk with that woman now? Sure, I told her to go lie down for a while. I can go wake her up. Let's go, quickly. Lead the way. Okay. Well, I have a bad feeling about this. Damn. What in the hell is going on? Shit, dude.
制圧開始
I don't know. It's very weird that Kay would like disobey an order. So it's like, dude, what? I don't know, dude.
見たかこれが俺だ
Moran takes us to the point. Moran takes us to the point near where the outer rim and arc are partitioned. This is it. I ring the doorbell and wait for a moment, but there's no sign of anyone inside. I ring the bell a second time, but nothing happens. Could she have left and gone somewhere? Step aside for a moment. Why? That woman was in no state to go anywhere. That tells me... Huh. Thought your brain was a useless lump, but you're pretty sharp. Guess Underworld Queen isn't so bad for a bunch of lousy chumps. Wow, I had no idea you're capable of complimenting someone. Maybe you're a better person than I thought. You stay here and look after Cadet. I'll go inside. Moran easily breaks down the flimsy door and steps inside. Soon after... We've got a small problem, Cadet. Come inside. Oh god, she's dead. Damn. Alright. Huh? Lingering inside the room was a scent I've smelled a few times before. The pungent metallic scent of blood. Oh yeah, she's dead. Not only that... She's dead. The body of a woman lies on the floor. I was holding myself back earlier because it's you. But this changes things. Now I've gotten involved in this. What in the world is going on? Sorry, I didn't know when was the right time to fill you in. I begin to explain everything to Moran. From Kay losing her memory to the forbidden library being infiltrated. All the while, Kay silently examines the dead woman's body with sunken eyes. I had no idea it was this serious. Sorry for getting you mixed up in this. Now, wait. Just a minute. Let me think. Moran closes her eyes for a few moments, then reopens them. Honestly, like, dude, I love this skin so much for Moran. My eyes won't leave... I can't avert my eyes from this, though. Also, if you, like, look at it closely, she has a little mole right there. Something you never would have seen with her other, like, dress that, like, covers everything up. She's a little mole. Also, all the dinosaur stuff is just super cute. Moran closes her eyes for a few moments and reopens them. Fine, I'll help. What about 6-0? It's okay. I hit a wall with that anyway. Once I finish helping you and Kay, you two can return the favor and lend me a hand. Okay, thanks, Moran. No need to thank me. What are friends for? Are you two done? I hate to break up the love fest, but perhaps you could spare a moment to look at this. Sorry, I'm finished. What is it? Look at this. Kay points to a wound where the blood is slowly congealing. Does this wound bring anything to mind? While I haven't seen many corpses in my lifetime, this injury does seem familiar. It's a gash. One seems to have been caused by a knife or some type of heavy blade. A knife or heavy blade? I thought they were going to say something involving an axe. In that case, D would have been involved, but... Knife or a heavy blade? Who? Okay, well there you go. Like an axe, for example. D. No way. Just then, footsteps echo behind us. Speak of the devil. D. Did you do this? D doesn't answer and continues walking towards me. Hold on a minute. Why don't we keep our distance and talk this through? Sensing the tension, Moran steps in front of me, but... Take this. D hands me a phone and steps back. Phone? Why would you... Huh? Answer it. As soon as I press the button, a cold and inorganic voice emerges from the speaker. Hex. Who is this? 7. Another judge, huh? Hmm? Okay, so this is a new judge. I'm gonna assume that there are 10 judges in total, so I don't know if they replaced 4 when he was taken out. Early retirement. Oh, we need to buy more. 7. The judges. D, return to your mission. D bites her lip and briefly glances over at K as she heads out of the room. At the doorway, she stops short and stands beside me. Please help her. I have a mission for you, Hex. It's something you're already quite familiar with, so no explanation will be necessary. Wait, before that, I'm not taking questions. Justice has no place for it. What? We judges pass judgment. We embody justice. We are justice itself. You must follow and respect this. You are the Ark's salvation, and humanity's as well. You must become an infallible, unwavering symbol of righteousness. All of your past verdicts were the foundation. Those made in the future will be the harvest. And this judgment will be the turning point. A watershed moment, an inflection point, a divergence. The moment in which you realize the true meaning of justice. So make your judgment, Hex. Deny all falsehoods. Eradicate evil. Uphold justice. That is your role and your duty. It is your destiny. I'll decide my own destiny, thank you. The voice brims with more than mere conviction. It seethes with madness. I only now realize I haven't moved this entire time, and it's only with considerable effort that I can open my mouth to speak. My judgment, or my destiny lies right here. Right here. Who is the target this time? Who do you want me to pass judgment on? In response to my question, 7 lets out a sigh that seems both regretful yet also self-satisfying. The target this time, 7 indicates the target, is me. What? Huh? What? Okay. Alright. Are you sure this is the right way? Kay does not respond to Moran's question. Hey, I said, is this the right way? Most likely, yes. I have a rough idea of where the safe house is, so I'll take the lead. Alright. Watching Kay silently bite her lip reminds me of what just happened. The target this time is me. What? Judges are the embodiment of justice, and so we must always be just. But I have lost my way. The righteous path which I tread has become one of evil. My position can only be inhabited by one with an infallible sense of justice, and so I must be judged and face judgment. What in the hell is this? You're telling me a judge, one of the upper strata, is the target? And they're the one putting a hit on out on themselves? Kind of insane. You already know the answer to the question you're about to ask, Kay. What? You may know the answer, but you no longer have the privilege. A puppet is not entitled to uphold justice. Is that because Kay's a Nikke? It's nothing so banal as that. Kay has failed us. She has forgotten her mission. She has forsaken the name which was given to her. She has failed time and time again, and become little more than a hollow puppet. What? She always... I don't know, dude. What's this? A key? Kay vacantly pulls out an old key from her coat. That will tell you about the path you've walked. It will reveal the truth and the facts. It will reveal my beliefs, my will, and my sense of justice. Kay. Kay clenches tightly to the old key in her hand, to which there is a tag attached which reads, Top Secret Archive S-1452. Oh shit. That was the Perilous Siege section, right? The one that was broken into? Oh shit. Yeah, somehow I kind of figured Kay was the one that broke into that, but why? Well, I guess we'll find out.
大したことないな。絶対にブランを守らなきゃ。
Oh boy. Oh.
これなら幸運のお先って言えますよね。行くぞてめえら。
Need to remember to add her to the synchro. Let's see. I wonder if Nikke GG has her up yet.
ここが邪魔です。
Burst 3. She's electric. No. Not yet.
あなたが無事でよかったです。
任務完了。
Mimu Kandyoda. We arrive at the Perilous Siege safe house located within the Ark and open the door. Oh, safe house. A panoply of books, which have clearly been taken from the Forbidden Library, lie scattered around the safe house. Well, that would explain who broke into the Forbidden Library. Kay doesn't so much as flinch at the sight. It's as if she was expecting it, or already knew. Aren't those the records that were missing? I think so. Pick up one of the books. Mission code K-53 slash declassified. Target redacted. Assignment of judgment regarding redacted. Redacted emerged as a major political figure amidst the chaos that spread during the evacuation to the Ark. Wait, what? Hold on. Major political figure who emerged as a major political figure amidst the chaos that spread during the evacuation to the Ark. He initially appeared upright and honest, but he is now believed to have become intoxicated by power and is plotting to overthrow the central government. Refer to attached evidence and conduct further investigation before delivering judgment. For humankind, may justice prevail. This must have been Kay's mission. But that was... Hold on. So-and-so. Okay, so the target emerged as a major political figure amidst the chaos that spread during the evacuation to the Ark. Like, during the first Rapture War? Over 100 years ago? Mission code D-77/declassified. Target Bright Squad. Assignment gather intel on Bright Squad. Frequent injuries and mission delays have been reported within the squad. Intel suggests the squad leader could be deliberately sabotaging missions. Infiltrate their ranks. Go undercover on a mission to the surface and gather intel. If the squad leader is determined to have been corrupted or otherwise overtaken, pre-authorization for immediate disposal is granted. Damn. If not, focus on intelligence gathering. For humankind, may justice prevail. D. More and more similar entries appear in the books. Cadet. I think you should take a look at this. I opened the book Moran handed over to me. Mission code 7-1. Declassified. Proposal for upholding justice within the Ark and across humanity as a whole. Within the insular society of the Ark, the activities of Perilous Siege proved remarkably effective. All traces of evil within the Ark were soon eradicated. However, evil is the darker side of the coin which must exist for justice to persist. Therefore, a proposal to maintain justice and oversee Perilous Siege has been drafted, which can be seen below. Huh? 1. Formation of slums. No way. The Outer Rim. Fuck, dude. God damn it. Well, that kind of sucks. Originally intended for formation of minor criminal organizations and other forms of social instability, but determined to be unnecessary due to the current structure and atmosphere of the Ark. Priority downgraded. Only periodic monitoring required. The Outer Rim. No fucking way. That's fucked up, man. 2. Formation of pro-Rapture radical group. Public awareness of Raptors continues to decline. The attached survey suggests this is due to the fact ordinary citizens rarely encounter Raptors personally. Therefore, pro-Rapture radical groups are to receive clandestine support to increase awareness and foment hostility towards Raptors from the general populace. What the fuck, dude? Let's see what's next. 3. Conduct surveillance on Redacted. Redacted is a powerful tool, but may fail to understand the judge's concept of justice. As such, it is necessary to, through the use of up-to-date research and indirect means discovered by Redacted, find a way to prevent Redacted from being an impediment in any way. On July 22nd, 10 recommended a candidate for this plan. She's a skilled hacker operating under the code name 000000. Huh. Skilled hacker? Exia? Proposal passed with 6 votes in favor and 3 against, excluding the proposer. Covert contact underway. Certainly didn't expect that name to show up here. Neither did I. But at least we found a lead. I can finally face the Peony Association again. What the fuck? Hex code for either solid white or black. I think that's white. Oh no, that's F. So that would be black. Yeah, black is 7 zeros. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think it would be Exia then. I just assumed Exia because of skilled hacker. Codename. Interesting. Wonder who that would be. Unless it is referring to Exia, but I don't think she goes by that. And she's the only hacker I can really think of right now. Okay. Kay drops the book that she was reading and starts to tremble. Uh-oh, that's very unlike her. Are you okay? As I move towards Kay, I catch sight of what was in the book that fell to the floor. 7-1 mid-report. Mission success rate for general agents and Nikke's is under 50%. The plan itself is sound, but the method is flawed. Therefore, one Nikke from Perilous Siege will be deployed on mission 7-1 as a parallel agent. Codename K gladly accepted the mission. What? Jesus. What? I can't believe, holy shit. Like, just the fact that, like, the freaking outer rim was intentionally made. Damn, dude. Holy fuck. That already alone is pretty fucked up. Have you reviewed everything? 7. Yes. We have high expectations for you. That means you have a great responsibility. It's to carry out justice, isn't it? I've been doing that all along. I know the weight of this burden. Confidence is good, but it won't be enough. Then what more is needed? Conviction. An unwavering belief that the path you are walking is righteous. There must not be a shred of doubt. Without such conviction, I cannot entrust this mission to you. I thought you were going to say something else. You think I don't have conviction? Do you think I could have done what I've done without it? At any rate, I've seen that they're expanding the library, storing even the most minute of details. That's because records are important. Our mission is to establish a universal form of justice, one which all of humanity can share, recognize, and follow. Spare me the linguistic gymnastics and just let me do my thing. I'll show you what justice really is, and I'll do it by any means necessary. Understood. I remember. So that's what happened. I was just a puppet. Completely hollow inside. Didn't have a clue. All I was doing was dancing to someone else's tune. There's nothing righteous about that. Kay, it's not your fault. The judges erased your memory so they could use you. What difference does that make? What does it change? It doesn't wash my hands of the blood I spilled for no good reason. It doesn't change the fact that everything which I believe was justice instead was evil. Moran slams the book she was reading to the floor. Would you can it already? What? Get over here. Moran grabs Kay's arm and drags her out. What the? How come you're so heavy? Where are you going? I have something to show you. What is it? My interpretation of justice. Fisticuffs? I don't know. I still can't believe Kay is finally out of NPC jail. Man. Who else has been stuck in NPC jail? EH? Or whatever her name was. She got turned into a Nikke. Moran ends up taking us to Fog Hollow. Oh. Jin! My man. Moran. Didn't I tell you to take it easy? What are you doing here? Just stopping by. After a brief chat with Moran, Jin leaves and Moran turns to us. Here, look. Look at what? That. Moran points at the villagers working in tandem with members of the Peony Association to rebuild the town. Oh, they're rebuilding. Welcome in, Narrow. Still don't get what your point is. Get a good look. Alright, on to the next place. Moran once again grasps Kay. This time, she drags her to a small hill overlooking Fog Hollow. Look here, too. Moran points to what appears to be dozens of graves. Tell me when you've gotten a good eyeful. Then I can start talking again. What is it that you want to say? Moran doesn't answer, and instead picks up a bottle of alcohol placed in front of a grave. She slowly weaves her way through the cemetery, pouring a bit of the liquor over each grave. You see that? Alright, then I'll start. This is my definition of righteousness. What? You should know. Oh, right. Maybe you don't because your memory was erased. Anyway, this is what I consider righteous. No, I remember. Less than 10% of the original residents here survived. What are you talking about? They're not dead. What? Kay stares at the graves, bemused. They're alive in here. Moran points to her own chest. Everything comes at a cost. When something is rotten, it has to be pulled out by the root. These things are true, but even so, that doesn't mean you can cut people out of your life and act as if they never existed. That's not how it works. I was wondering when you'd finally get to the point. You call that righteousness, I call it hypocrisy. Wouldn't know anything about that. It hurts my head to think about it, but I don't regret it, not one bit. Destroying this village was something I had to do, and now I carry those people in my heart. It was something that I had to do, as a human being. We must fix what is wrong, or rather, we can fix it. If you step down the wrong path, you can always turn back around. If something is unjust, then you make it right. If we keep doing that, then I believe that will make this world a better place to live in. To me, that is what justice means. Damn, it's pretty heavy. I'm not sure if I know what being okay feels like. My life's been hard, and always will be. It's heavy, but I'm holding up. I believe that I'm doing the right thing. I believe that I'm making this world a better place. It's what makes me able to endure it. It's okay. Well, I've said my piece. I'll go and help the others with the repairs. Thanks, Moran. We're very grateful. Not as grateful as I am to you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have known what to do next. Anyway, let me know once things are settled. I'll continue my investigation. What do you think of what Moran said? Hearing footsteps behind me, I turned, thinking that Moran had come back, but it's probably D. Oh. 7. Did you leave some... Huh? It's time. Pass your judgment, Hex. 7. Yes, it's me, 7. The evil which you must judge. Fuck, dude. Please don't make this like the D one where I have to choose to kill or not to kill. I hate decisions like that. I feel like I don't have enough information. Oh boy. Shit. 7 frowns at K. You're breaking down faster this time. This time? Are you the one who erased K's memory and used her? Yes, I'm the one who erased her memories. I gave the order and granted her plea. What do you mean? I'm afraid you've been mistaken all this time. It wasn't me or anyone else who chose to erase K's memories. It was her own decision. Huh? Becoming an agent of justice. Becoming a puppet under our control. Erasing her memories. It was all K's own choice. And this time, she even tried to eliminate herself. Oh! So, okay. So, when she was in our bathtub, when she was taking a bath in our bathtub, and she was kind of covered in blood. God damn. Of course, an agent of justice cannot be undone by a weapon crafted to uphold justice. Holy shit, K. Even if that agent is a pathetically faulty instrument. So that wound before. Neither a pawn nor an agent of justice is permitted to take their own life. That's right, K. Your life is no longer your own. You have relinquished control over even that. Damn. Jesus Christ. This just got... I mean, it's been kind of a dark event, but Jesus, this got real dark. Kay grits her teeth and lowers her head. The puppet show ends here. I must say it made for an excellent prelude to the final judgment. Now then, are you ready, Hex? You have already seen the truth. How the once glorious institution of justice fell, and sank into the mire, only to be tainted and become evil. All the pieces are arranged on the chessboard. All that remains is for you to decide. So, for the cause, and to choose the new king. Pass your judgment. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't make me do this. Huh? My phone abruptly starts ringing, startling me. 7, however, looks at me unaffected, as if he had been expecting it. As I pick up, I hear a man's voice on the other end. 10? Hurry up and decide. The stage is set, and the conditions are already met. We may have skipped a few steps along the way, but the end result is the same as it always has been. Now, make your choice. Who are you? Oh, goodness me. I'm getting ahead of myself. Forgive me. Happens once you reach a certain age. Okay, this is definitely 10. He's the oldest one. It's a pleasure to meet you. Let's see. If I were in your position, I'd have you call me 10. Yep. I don't like this. Fuck, dude. More than anything, I feel so bad for Kay. We must rescue Kay. Give her a better life, although I know she would not really enjoy it. I don't know. I'd have you call me 10. Now, getting back to what we were discussing. I'm sure you're used to situations like this by now. Choose, Hex. In the name of justice, deliver your judgment to the one before you, whom you deem unrighteous. I refuse. Oh? And why is that? This time will be different. I won't get involved in this ridiculous political game. A political game, huh? I suppose that's not entirely incorrect. Very well then, allow me to help you come to a decision. As soon as 10 is finished speaking, 7 pulls out a handgun from his coat and aims it at K. Huh? Small word of caution. Don't think for a second that I'm bluffing. It's a master's duty to be willing to put down a mad dog which could go wild at any moment. You son of a... Kay stares emotionlessly at the gun pointed at her. Now, it's time to make a decision. So, what's it gonna be? Which one of the unjust will you judge? Rescue Kay. For the sake of a righteous judgment. Seven lowers his weapon, and without a moment's hesitation, turns it on himself and pulls the trigger. Jesus Christ, just like that? No hesitation? Good fucking god, this event is something else. This is insane. A splendid choice, Hex. Or perhaps I should call you Seven. What? Huh? A job opening just came up. In light of the judgment you've made up until now, we have decided to offer you Seven's position. What? Huh? There's something strange in Ten's voice which makes me feel uneasy, although I can't quite figure out why. You're standing at another fork in the road. Accept or decline, a binary decision. But, is it really? People often delude themselves into thinking that they've made a choice. In most situations, however, everything is already predetermined, including the options available to them. People simply trick themselves into believing there's an alternative. All decisions by the judges are made by vote. Don't get the wrong idea. It's true that we did manipulate you, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a loss for you. Some food for thought, don't you think? I've recently come to know one of the judges better. I understand how confusing, even frustrating, this must be. Nevertheless, set aside your youthful bluster for the moment. Suppress your emotions and think rationally about which path benefits you the most. That is the only way you can achieve your goal, I promise you. May I ask something? By all means. The decision to have me join the judges, was it unanimous? I'm fairly certain I know at least one member who would be opposed to it. Aren't all decisions made by the judges supposed to be unanimous? Ten remains silent for so long that I begin to think he has hung up, but then he lets out a deep sigh. I knew it. I was too impatient. I figured that slight nudging and persuasion would be insufficient. At some point, Ten's voice has changed and now resembles that of a friendly elderly man next door. Allow me to make a correction, first and foremost. Unanimity isn't always mandatory for us to make decisions. Sometimes majority votes are sufficient. A single person can even push a resolution through, albeit at a great political risk. And to that end, I must admit, this was a decision that I made on my own. What? But as you can see, it failed miserably, so I will have to lay low for a while. I know what you're thinking. Why is he confessing all this to me? The moment doubt rears its ugly head, it's already over, and it's simply a matter of time until the truth is uncovered. Like with Kay. What do you possibly have to gain by roping me in with judges? A formidable successor whom I can entrust a future to. What? Have you not been listening to me? I don't have much time left, but the Ark is still in dire need of justice. I must impart my knowledge to a successor while I still can. However, in attempting to do so, I have been dealt a fatal blow. What a disaster. What a disaster. You say that, but you seem quite happy. Of course I am. My successor has grown up splendidly, without me having to teach him anything. While we're on the subject, you should consider having... What? While we're on the subject, you should consider having a child at some point. After retirement, Doting on grandchildren is all we old folks have left. There I go again, saying too much. I mean, I'm pretty sure the only person we could really have a child with would probably be Shifty. Because you cannot have... Nikke cannot bear children. So, Shifty being the only human female, I'm pretty sure Shifty is the only one who could actually have a kid. Well, maybe Ingrid. But she's technically really old, and it's the same thing with, like, well, I guess Suyen too. Maybe Jian? I don't know. I don't know how far they've used technology to expand their lifespan. I know they're not Nikke's. They are human beings. I'm pretty sure Jian is too. She may be a Nikke. I'm pretty sure she's a human being. But I don't know how that technology stuff works. So I think the only one we could reasonably maybe have a child with would probably be Shifty. But doesn't mean we can't try with whatever. There I go again, saying too much. These kinds of things happen when you get old. I hope you can understand. We admire young folks and feel proud of them, but we also envy them. So don't test my patience too much, Hex. I can't keep this position empty forever. Oh, and one more thing. I have a gift for you. Think of it as a tribute to the victor. What is it? I leave Kay's fate in your hands. Kill her, erase her memory, make her a slave, ignore her. The choice is entirely up to you. The call ends. I gaze at Kay, who is looking at me with sunken eyes. Damn, dude. Please tell me. Okay, we still have the ending scene. And then the epilogue next week. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, this was a hell of a fucking event. Not what I was expecting at all. Jesus Christ. Erase my memory. What? Or kill me. Most of the stuff Ten said was complete nonsense. But there was an element of truth to some of it. Asking me to erase your memory is the same as asking me to kill you. I can't make that kind of decision. That's not who I am. I refuse to choose. Kay, you are not a puppet. You saw those records. I'm a bad person by anyone's measurement. All those deranged orders from 7. I obsessed over how to carry them out more efficiently. I claimed to be making my own judgment, completely unaware of the outcome. Unaware that the outcome was already decided. And you carried them out flawlessly. Despite all of that, you never gave up on life. Huh? Erasing your memory may be close to dying, but it's not exactly the same. Why is it that you chose to have your memories erased instead of being killed? You want to know my theory? I think you wanted to fix things somehow. You were in too much pain and couldn't bear it, so you erased your memories. But even then, you couldn't run. You still wanted to restore justice with your own hands. In life, we're faced with many imbalances. We pile on additional weight and remove others, attempting to balance the scales. But there is no such thing as perfect equilibrium. Rather than trying too hard to make everything balanced, in times like that, I tilt my head, and then everything looks in order. It's a way to get by and keep living. I'm going. See you later. Tilt your head and compromise. The thorns on Kay's gun spark ominously. There's no lasting damage, just pure pain. Perfect for extracting the truth. The methods used must be clean. There you go again. You're gonna be up all night. Remember, clean methods make for a clean resolution. Alright. Stop going on about clean this and clean that. I'll do things my own way. Even if the means were immoral. Even if you did not act righteously, you still wanted to restore justice. There's more to it than that. I'm a villain. A bloodthirsty, vicious villain. What right do I have to talk about justice? You're on the right path as we speak. Huh? Moran is just a person. Is she a perfect person? No. She's not without her flaws. But if you were to place her on the scales, they would certainly tip towards the side that's just. Even if others call her a criminal, and despite what occurred in Fog Hollow, she's still a righteous person. That's because she keeps striving to uphold what she feels is right. Up until now, you left all the decision making up to me. Now it's time for you to decide, Kay. So what's it gonna be? What's your decision? My decision is... Kay grits her teeth and slowly lifts her head. Really can't stand this. Twisting and smashing words together in to try and force meanings even when it makes no sense. Talking like you know everything when you don't have a clue. I tried to kill myself, for goodness sake, I'm too far gone. This is why I don't like humans. You don't like humans? No. At least, not before. I see. Doesn't seem like much has changed. You're right. Nothing has changed. That's a bad thing. So, it's time we change that, starting now. I'll help. You. How? I'll have to think about it. Kay, looking more at ease, picks the gun up from the floor. Okay. Show me then. Let me see for myself. Show me what righteousness is to you, and the road for justice I'm meant to follow. Road for justice begin. Ooh, that's a very interesting way to... That's a very interesting ending card, because they always say it's like... So, okay, so this event is called Lord for Justice. So normally it would have said Lord for Justice. End. Or like to be continued or whatever. But instead, Road for Justice begin. Wow. Holy shit, dude. What a fucking dark event. Jesus Christ.
What a deal!
Once again, Nikke does not disappoint. Even their regular events are just... It's like no matter what they do, it hits really hard. Man. Jesus Christ. Not only is the event like super fucking good, but this theme song just hits so right. Also, like the intro to this little thing, like with her eyes, look very cool. Let me see, hold on. God, dude, Kay is so cool. Jesus. I'm really curious as to what the epilogue is gonna be. That should be pretty exciting. Ay. It may have taken like 15-10 pulls to get Kay. I may have been frustrated at the time, but honestly, worth. We'll steer Kay on the right path. We'll help her out.